Episode 6.
The spider is dead. This is Krishna Karna. This is day 6, I think. I'm starting to not believe that. I never really knew how much time was passing, and I don't have a watch, and my phone ran out of battery some time ago. I was going through my camera roll. I was crying. I don't want to be too self-congratulatory, but I think I did well. However long I've been here, I've kept my head up the whole time. I've done well. I had done well. I don't know what day it is, but to be honest, I never really did. I mark the days by sleeping, but I haven't slept in a long time. The spider is gone. The spider is dead. I ate the spider. It was gonna die eventually. I know that. I made a frail attempt at a web before I grabbed it with my 2 fingers and ate it. A spider is a majestic creature that spins its web from almost nothing. A spider is a creator, a masterpiece that makes masterpieces. Don't think my actions denied the majesty of Earth's blessing. I knew a man who spun poems from almost nothing. He spoke them like every other word, and I loved him for that. He was a masterpiece that made masterpieces. He taught me what majesty truly looks like. He even taught me how to treat it. I would have rather eaten the spider than watch it slowly wither away until one day I didn't feel its tapping on my legs. It's better this way, I think. I feel stupid to only ask now, but when will I wither away? I haven't been so much as thirsty since I first arrived here. There is no food. There's not even water. Maybe it's the trauma of this situation making me think it's been days when it's only been hours. They say time goes fast when you're having fun, and maybe the alternative of that is time screeching to almost a halt. But no, I can feel the hair growing on my cheeks and chins, prickly and thick. I was never able to really grow a beard. It was always patchy. I've always had to shave daily, and I know by its length that it's been longer than a day. Maybe I was right in the beginning. I'm asleep and this is some twisted dream of my comatose state. I don't know if people in comas still dream, but I really hope they don't. My hair is greasier than when I first came. My clothes still stank of sweat. The toe I stubbed has healed. Time is passing. I'm changing. But I'm not hungry. I even forgot what I wore here. I can feel it, but its patterns lost to my memory. I try to think on the patterns my clothes had. I know they were colorful, but I don't know what colorful really means. The only color I can think of is the brilliant red that comes from the little light. Maybe the light is feeding me. It might sound stupid, but I guess it just feels right. Like this place where eating once would have been has been replaced with these tapes. But I know something, don't I? I know something that someone else wants to know, and they wanted me to record it. But I'm not a very interesting man. I don't get into fights. What could I possibly know? Better yet, if they're willing to go to this length, am I willing to tell them? The warden of this prison? The warden wanted me to record tapes. That much has always been obvious. Well, why else would they give it to me in the first place? Maybe they just wanted to see what it would do to a man? Or maybe there was something they needed to hear. I I have half a mind to destroy these tapes, but it wouldn't help, would it? And these tapes? This recorder? If my crazy hunch was right, would I starve without them? Am I willing to take that chance? Am I willing to die? I don't even remember sight. I can recall adjectives, I know what they meant, and what they made me feel, but I couldn't tell you what they looked like. How pathetic is that? If it really only has been 6 days, and I've already forgotten what seeing was like? But I know it's been longer. I wanted to tell a story about Malaysia. I can tell you she's smart and sweet, but I don't know what she looks like. I know the way she smiled felt like fresh sun. I know her eyes were like moonlight, but the composition of her face is lost on me. And Santano, my Santano, I know he was the most beautiful man I've ever seen, both in body and spirit, but the soft curves of his face are lost on me now. I remember the songs Santana would sing to me. I remember his face like a melody, like a poem, but I can only remember it. I can't see it. Although this knowledge is burning me, it only gives me more motivation to rip myself from this place and to see them again. I need to let this fill me with strength. I need to let this... I need to see them again. I need to see them. I can't remember what my mother's face looks like. I can't remember what she looks like. I can't. I have a promise to fulfill. I didn't forget about our promise, Santano. I didn't forget about our promise. I have to remain hopeful. I am hopeful. I am so hopeful for you. Santano, I will return to you. I will keep our promise. I will hear you play my mother's song. I will see the soft curves of your face. I will listen to the poems you spin. I will be enveloped by your warmth. I will. It's so dark.
Krishna Karna is voiced by Lucky Feline. Voidwalker is a fiction podcast produced primarily through volunteer efforts. To support our work, visit our Ko-Fi. To hear news and updates, look for our social media in the episode descriptions. To contact us, email us at voidwalkerpodcast@gmail.com or join our Discord. For transcripts and trigger warnings for each episode, check our Tumblr. Thank you for listening.
How curious. One can't help but wonder what his